Alright, disclaimer, I actually have no idea if this is right or wrong. I just read the description of the trapper, so anyway, let's get right into it. The Trapper. In his past lifetime, he was known as Evan McMillan, who idolizes his father who owns a mine, showing how he takes care of his workers with an iron fist. But his father, slowly losing his mind, however, Evan still carried on with his father's wishes no matter how insane they were, which led to over 100 miners in a cave being trapped and killed by an explosion. This was, however, never been proven, but with Evan gone and his father dead, we can all point fingers on how the Trapper was born. Now, you all might be asking, why the fuck am I doing this? I mean, the Trapper's not even the greatest killer of all time, let alone it's a very simple killer. It's fucking easy on his name, for fuck's sake. But saying that also means that it's also one of the most underestimated killers. I'm not saying it's still the best, so I took that as a challenge. I want to see what I can do as just a basic killer and down the list. People really do just judge based off how aggressive killers can be. It's not really about wit, it's about, nowadays, just flying ghouls. But here, listen. It's not all about the endless chase. It's all about the mind games you can play with the survivors. The feelings of dread with every step. You can scare the shit out of them with ghoul, I'm not saying that. Or you can play Michael Myers, like I respect the shit out of that one guy. Well, he's pretending to be actual Michael Myers, I respect that.
Oh shit! You lead the way, cause I know this nigga creep around the corner somewhere. Ah!
But it's all in the mind games. What he does that makes Michael Myers so good is that he takes that mind game to another level, which I love. Which, after seeing those videos, I'm like, well, fuck it. I might as well go back to square one and then teach from the beginning. So here, we're going to lean into the tips and how to actually use the Trapper. Alright, let's get right into the tips. Bear traps. Yeah, we're going to talk about what makes a trapper, his bear traps. However, when I first started getting the footage for this video, I was way too damn aggressive. I was in the mindset of playing as the Wraith, or just playing as any other killer. Go balls to the walls and just hope for the best. But this kind of leads to a certain outcome at the end. This is bad. You don't want to suck it this hard, do you? Well, people, this leads me to my next point. This is one of the few killers that you must be patient with how you play, because you don't want survivors dancing on you all the time. I mean, I 100% recommend you join them in the dance, but if you want to win, you have to be careful with how you play, take your time and be patient. But just because you're calm doesn't counter the Trapper's weaknesses. That's right, you sons of bitches. You thought I'd only be talking about how to play the killer? I'm gonna talk about his weaknesses and how you can overcounter them, pieces of shit. I don't know why I did that. Now listen, I know it's hard to do this if you're playing with randoms, but try to stay into groups of two, so even if your partner gets stuck in a bear trap, you can help them out, or play decoy for your partner to work on a gen or get away. With the power of friendship, you could do a lot to piss off the killer. You could do that with really any killer, but if your teammates are like playing with your ex-girlfriend, you better try it alone. Wait a minute, who am I kidding? If you're watching this, and you and I both know you don't have one, so I'll give you a minute to think about that. Alright, you still here? Good. Next tip. Now, a lot of problems have very simple solutions. If you can't team up with your piece of shit teammates, there's one very simple thing. Listen, ladies and gents, you gotta get very close to me, okay? You have to understand, this is a life or death tip. If you don't listen to this now, you're gonna regret it for the rest of your life, okay? This is shit's gonna open your mind. Just open your eyes. That's all you do. Open your eyes. Where the trapper can catch you off guard is with his bear traps, so if you play like an idiot, you'll probably die like the blonde girl in a horror movie. Oh wait, never mind, the smart one dies to help the blonde girl. Anyway, just be careful. When he's pushing you in a certain direction, there might be a trap waiting for you. Okay, this one seems stupid at first. Like, wow, Skelly, to be in an open place to avoid a killer is such a great idea. But look, just sit down, sit the fuck down and listen to me. Trappers can really play their cards in tight, close spaces. You can't avoid his bear traps, and he will 100% catch up to you. Unless you can break ankles, in open space, you have wider places to run and less a chance to hit a trap. See, as I mentioned already, the trapper already has all the cards in close spaces. But in a wider space, then here's where you have to play calmer than you already should be. Place your traps where people least expect it. Pallets, windows, common places to run. I honestly forgot about that. Again, you really do forget about your traps. Because this is the point where they feel the most safe. Another good place to put a bear trap is tall grass. Because it's hard to see and it takes away the comfortability of being in open space, and which makes it feel miserable with every step. Wandering the grass, just lose a fucking foot. Okay, so this can mean many things, like tricking survivors that you're going one way when you just want them to hop over that window. Don't brute force it, or else you just run in an endless circle, I can assure you. I did it to prove a point, and I honestly really find it interesting how long it can go. To be honest, I find that fucking hilarious. Use some perks, like I use brute strength, addition, I don't fucking know, unrelenting, and whispers. These perks pretty much really help me out track down survivors and play as slow as possible, so I'm able to break gens, place traps, and be quicker. This just allows me to track survivors, so no matter where they go, I can reset my trap or just break gens. Obviously, there's 100% a better loadout, I know that, and there's definitely better tutorials out there because this one's probably really short. But this is for beginners. Understanding how to get into it and then getting into your own playstyle helps. And yes, you can use equipment, but I didn't because I wanted to show you don't need them. But they can help you in the long run. Everything makes a difference. Take everything to your advantage and use everything properly and understand how to use it. And also read read every fucking perk. I sat down and read every perk just to try to understand it and how I like to play. And for the love of God, have a soul when you play this game. I'm tired of just seeing people cry about stupid shit. Like, I swear, like, I understand, like, if you're over a window and you still get hit anyway. Even as a killer, I feel bad when I clearly see that they're over the fucking window and I still smack them across the back of the head anyway. I know that's bullshit. But, like, don't cry when you go down. Like, Jesus Christ, like, just have a soul. Or, like, when you're getting flashlight constantly, have fun with it. Try to beat them. It's fun. I love going up against flashlight people. I love the flashlight people. But I love going up against flashlights because, like, it's either one, they're a good team, or two, they use it shittily, which I still think the flashlight's still shit. And also, there's also, by the way, if you're tired of getting double stunned, hold spacebar at a pallet, for Christ's sake. If you get stunned by the pallet, just hold spacebar and they flash a flashlight in your face. It blocks the stun, essentially. You can get out of that stun early. So for the love of God, what I'm saying is, have fun with the game. Don't cry about it. Don't quit when you get down right off the bat. So, just have fun. That's for everyone. Please. Because Dead by Daylight is a great game. No matter who says what, everyone can have somewhat amount of fun as a killer or as a survivor. Thank you all so much for watching. This video took months to make, not for editing wise. It just took me a while to actually get to making it, because as you can tell from the quality, it's not that great, because this is supposed to be a video testing how well I can do with editing if I really have to do it. This is just to push me out of my comfort zone in a way, but it's just life happens. I have a lot of things to do now, back then, and what's coming up later in the months, I'm not able to live stream as much as I want to anymore because life sucks, work sucks. Work sucks. Alright, don't work, commit tax fraud, yada yada yada. But yeah, I'm not going to be able to live stream as much as I used to, but I'll still live stream every Sunday and Friday sometimes. So hope you all enjoy. I'm your host, Camo Skelly. Keep killing, keep surviving. Hope you all enjoyed. There also is a Discord in the link description down below. If y'all want to suggest another killer for me to do a guide off of, I will. But hope you all enjoy, and I'll see you all next episode. Bye.